happy aura, a calm space in a loud world. Slow down, breathe deep, and enjoy wisdom. Dreams, those strange companions. They whisper when the world is asleep. They tempt us with visions of who we might become. They haunt us with shadows of what could have been. They comfort, they frighten, they guide, and sometimes they enslave. This is not a sermon, not a lecture, not a doctrine carved in iron. This is a soft lantern held between us so we can see the path more clearly. What is a dream? It is hope disguised as story. It is longing folded into images. It is memory dressed as prophecy. A dream is the ember of tomorrow, burning quietly inside the ash of today. When we were children, dreams came easily. We dreamed of flying, of magic, of endless summers, of being astronauts, singers, explorers, kings. The world told us we could be anything, and for a while we believed it. But growing older teaches a lesson. Dreams are not enough. Wishing alone cannot move mountains. Imagination alone cannot feed the hungry mouth. And so we learn to fear disappointment, to lower our gaze, to stop dreaming so high, to protect ourselves from the fall. But here is the truth whispered beneath the noise. Dreams are not the enemy. They are the compass. They are the North Star. They are the sketch before the painting. Yet they are not the master. A dream can lift you, but it can also bind you. Think of the artist who waits for the perfect vision, but never paints. Think of the lover who builds castles in the mind, but never risks a real touch. Think of the soul who spends years planning, plotting, imagining the day when the world will finally recognize them, but who never takes a single trembling step forward. To be ruled by dreams is to live always in tomorrow. And tomorrow, my friend, is a thief. Tomorrow steals the weight of action. It steals the urgency of today. It lets us rest in fantasy instead of rise into effort. Dreams can chain us with golden links, beautiful, shining, but heavy. You have seen this, perhaps even lived it. That strange mixture of hope and paralysis. That prison built from possibility. It feels warm, but it holds you still. So what then? Shall we cast away dreams? Shall we walk through life without the spark that makes us human? No, we are not called to abandon dreams. We are called to hold them gently, to dream, but not bow down, to hope, but not be consumed, to imagine, but still act. There is a line from an old poem carried through time like a secret seed. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, the wisdom is quiet but sharp. It tells us, keep the dream in your hand, but do not chain it around your neck. Use it as a lantern, not as a cage. Reality is not the enemy of dreams. It is their soil. A seed without earth dies in the wind, but planted, watered, tended, it becomes a tree. Your dreams are seeds. They need action. They need risk. They need the ground of today. Too many people guard their seeds in velvet boxes, never planting them for fear of failure. They polish the box, speak of the box, protect the box until the seed inside rots silently, never having touched the soil. And when the years pass, they open the box and find only dust. Do not let this be your story. Better to plant the seed, to risk the storm, to face the drought, than to die with unplanted possibilities. Dreams without effort are clouds without rain. Effort is the translation of vision into reality. It is sweat. It is struggle. It is heartbreak. It is falling and rising again. There is beauty in dreaming, but there is nobility in doing. When you rise before the sun, when you labor though no one applauds, when you fail and still step forward, that is the true marriage of dream and life. Do not fear failure. Failure is not the opposite of dreaming. Failure is the ink with which dreams are written into flesh. Without failure, there is no story. Without risk, there is no journey. So hold the dream, but walk with effort every day, every step. Sometimes dreams are not about hope. Sometimes they are escape. We escape into fantasies of wealth, into visions of perfect love, into stories where we are always the hero. And in those escapes, we forget the imperfect, the ordinary, the real. We forget that love is messy, that work is hard, that beauty often hides inside small, quiet moments. To live always in escape is to abandon life itself. Ask yourself, do your dreams guide you forward, or do they let you run from what is difficult? It is a painful question, but necessary, because dreams that only help us hide are not friends, they are shadows. There is courage in dreaming, but there is greater courage in waking, to look at your dream in the face, to ask, what small step can I take today? Not the whole journey, not the grand finale, just the next step. A phone call, a sketch, a conversation, a page written, a risk taken. This is where courage lives, not in the vast leap, but in the quiet, steady movement forward. And when you stumble, because you will, remember that the stumble is proof you are alive, proof you are moving, proof the dream is touching the ground. There is also wisdom in letting go. Not every dream survives the light of reality. Some dreams belong to youth. Some belong to seasons that pass. Some belong to people we once were, but are no longer. To cling to a dead dream is to carry a stone in your heart. Release it, mourn it, honor it, but let it go. For life is not only about reaching every dream, it is about discovering which dreams are truly ours and which were only stepping stones towards something deeper. Sometimes we must bury a dream so that another can grow. And that is not failure, that is growth. There is a secret about dreams. They are stronger when shared. A solitary dream is fragile. It bends easily under doubt. It withers under loneliness. But when spoken, when trusted to another soul, It becomes a flame shared between candles. We need each other. We need voices to remind us when we forget. We need hands to lift us when we fall. We need eyes that see what we cannot. A shared dream becomes community, and community can move mountains. So speak your dream, not to everyone, but to the few who can hold it with care. Together, you will keep the flame alive. If you can dream, and not make dreams your master, then you walk a rare path. You honor the vision, but you serve reality. You honor the spark, but you live the fire. Dreams are precious, but life is more. The laughter of a child, the touch of a hand, the work done quietly, the tears wiped silently, the sunsets and the storms. These are not dreams, they are real, and they matter. Do not miss them while chasing shadows. Let your dreams inspire. Let your actions fulfill. And let your heart rest in the space between. Because life is not about being ruled by dreams. It is about walking awake, guided, but not bound. So tonight, when you close your eyes, dream boldly, dream deeply. Dream as though the world were soft clay in your hands. But when the morning comes, rise not as a slave to visions, but as a builder, as a planter, as a walker on the road of today. Carry the dream like a lantern, but remember, the road beneath your feet is the real miracle. Step upon it, again and again, because dreams are stars. But you, my friend, were born to walk the earth.